just enough to breathe.
I understand that part, but try in the morning to talk to him about it, okay?
I shall.
Good night.
So, Shadow, what are you doing in the kitchens? They're firing up like all of the kettles, like, and you see like a good wall of this area is just dedicated to like
every
giant
heat source they have.
hot kettles and because this kitchen is meant to feed the entire castle, which is probably about 300 people just inside the castle. So it's huge. It's if you've ever played Skyrim, you've gone inside they're in the first major city. You go into the kitchens, like it's double that size. And that's just where they make the food. That's not necessarily where they serve the food. That's just where they make it. So what are you doing as you head into the kitchen?
Shadow, you there?
Shadow.
I'm right here. Wait, yeah. I'm right here. Yeah, I'm rolling investigation.
Okay, go ahead. What you looking for?
What? Booze.
Booze? Okay.
Liquid dinner.
Nice. There's a couple of barrels on the far side that people are actually tapping out. They're actually taking some of the beer out of the kegs, throwing it in a pot, throwing spices and like fruit in it, and then heating that up and then serving it. So it's kind of like almost like a hot mead spiced beer that they're brewing up for everybody just to get the chills off.
I could just smell it right now. My mouth is like, ah. Just like full blow drool session going on. It's like, is there a roasted pig? Tell me there's a roasted pig.
Oh yeah, Daddy. Yeah, they've got, they're cooking some sort of thing on the spit. You can tell like a lot of hot meals are going out of here just to keep like the bottom warm, and then you see kind of off to the side they have like more like salads and like summer stuff kind of just in a corner.
Screw that! I don't eat no bird food. Anyway.
Just go get drunk.
Yeah, one of the servants like totally gets you a big giant mug of the spiced apple beer.
My dear lady, I would love a piece of that roast pig you got right there, or whatever the heck that is.
She serves you up a plate. She's like, "Here you go, Daddy. Eat up."
And I am just going head swing into this face covered in crumbs and barbecue sauce or whatever the heck they have in there.
Tasty barbecue sauce. But yeah.
What?
And you're seeing a lot of the servants, running in and out of the kitchen. And you actually see one of the halfling servants kind of grabbing at some of the spices, and she goes, "Oh, God, why do they always put it on the top shelf?"
Hold on there, sweetheart. I got you covered. As I kind of like just, my entire arm just like smears the barbecue sauce away from my face. I got you. I just kind of climb up there.
Nice.
I try to hold off whipping out the extra mandibles to do this.
Okay, so you just kind of, with like your talons and your normal feet, kind of climb up there and grab it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, dear. Thank you. As she takes it, and she's, she's a halfling, so she's only about like 4 to 5 feet tall, kind of pudgy looking, and as she takes the spices from you, she goes, "Oh, right in you go," and she throws it in like a giant kettle that's like bubbling full of like this stew meat and vegetables, and it smells fantastic.
I'm just kind of like sitting there looking at my plate, kind of not even half done. I'm still like, can I have some of that?
Yes, oh, sure you can. And she pours you a little bowl, just kind of in a little wood bowl, and hands it to you.
Yay! I get fat today.
But food is had by all. They bring the 2 girls and Zaxxon up plates. So you guys get fed.
Yay!
You guys rest. You guys recoup. Come morning.
Just passed out in the bed, just covered in foodstuffs, just twitching in place.
Pass out drunk at the table.
I'm passed out, alright. Combination of drunk and like a belly just bulging out of my my outfit. Just like, yeah, feel pretty good right now.
So you remember falling asleep in the kitchen, but you wake up in a bed. So probably some of the guards probably picked your happy butt up and took you to a room.
Oh, that's not fun.
Fine.
I want to be like slouched over the table, just like, Moving on.
I literally can't take you anywhere.
What?
Well, if we're all awake now,
Yeah.
Anicia might try and go elbow Mira and say, hey, do you want to go down and have that talk with Radaki? She trusts Mira to make her point better than Anicia, because when Anicia gets upset, she's not the most articulate woman in the world.
After
Shut
I
up.
had a bit of food that had been brought up, I see
Right.
Lucia coming in and it's like, sure. I finish up what's on my plate and I go with her.
Alright, so we're going to head down to the freezer. The de facto freezer.
Too funny.
Japhet got to spend the previous night on self-indulgence. What more could he want?
Oh yeah. Happy days for all.
And yet, he still hasn't earned his flask back yet.
He never
Oh, I
will.
will.
We're melting it down and making a little charm for Gwen's bow.
Oh, you wouldn't dare.
We would dare. You doubt us at this
I-
point.
I will destroy all of you with the fury and might of me.
So Mira and I are eating and going downstairs, so then I presume Zaxxon's just going to wander the castle.
At this point, for Zaxxon, he's pretty much just gonna relax in his room for the evening and just enjoy his meal and hot mead. So
Wait, is it evening or morning? Because I got lost on that. I thought it was
It's
morning.
It's morning.
morning?
Okay.
This is the next morning.
Oh, okay. Then he's just gonna relax for now. He's just having breakfast and whatnot in his room.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, some of the guards actually were talking with Zaxxon that evening and said that they were, since he was going to be in the castle anyway, they were going to take him down to the training rooms, which are on kind of off to the side of the second floor. It's technically still within the castle walls, but it's not in the castle building proper. They were going to take him basically.
They're allowed in the courtyard, so I don't.
Yeah,
see
they were gonna take Zaxxon out to the courtyard and do drills and stuff, because Zaxxon's like, you know, I'm feeling all angsty, kind of bottled up in the castle. I want to actually do something. So he's gonna head out with the guards and do some sparring and do some drills out in the back courtyard. So that's where he says he's gonna be for the day.
I'm just gonna take a big old hunk of meat still left over from my food and wander around for a bit.
Oh, by the way, I do have produced flame, so I can keep us warm down there.
Anicia is just going to endure it, I think. I don't know. Let's get going.
Will you keep me warm, Mira?
You're keeping yourself warm with alcohol.
Aww.
You have not earned the right to earn Mira's
Trust.
You'll get your flask back.
Come on, Glenn. Let's get out of here. Let's find some shenanigans to get into.
And
don't
Mira
make me
and
this rest
Anicia,
again.
as you guys head down the staircase, heading down towards the first floor, like the minute you leave the second floor, like balcony basically, and head down the stairs, it immediately gets cold. Like it's like walking into one of those walk freezers.
Walk-in freezers, yeah.
Yeah, and at about this point, you can actually see that the first floor, the ground actually has, on the tile floor there on the first floor, actually has like ice on it. A very thin layer of ice that every so often the maids start coming in with hot water buckets and just start, you know, mopping the floors like every good five minutes just to get the ice off the floor.
Anicia pokes Mira with an elbow. Tom's close. We gotta get moving.
Wait, before we do, she pulls out a couple of like fuzzy boot covers that she's made from some spare furs that she had with her. It's like, put these over your shoes, you're going to be less likely to slip.
Okay.
Booties.
Because Anicia is wearing metal shoes.
Booties. Yep. Awesome.
So she does that, and she also goes ahead and uses her produce flame to be able to keep them warm enough for now.
When you guys hit the first floor, getting ready to head down that corridor into the dungeons, you actually see, hear the sounds of a cart being wheeled in towards the front part of the castle. You actually say, you hear him before you see him. It's go, oh, good morrow, everyone! Good morrow!
That sounds like everyone's favorite magical shop proprietor.
Good morrow!
I
And yeah,
kind of
sure enough,
I
as you
kind of
guys
push
turn the
door.
corner, it's Gilmore.
Yep.
And
She's like, oh, hi. Nice to see you.
Good morning,
oh, Myla, Anicia, it's so good to see you this morning. Oh, hello, everyone. And you see that the cart, it's a two-wheeled cart being, it's almost like a little bigger than a wheelbarrow. And you actually see that there are these, bundles of cloth that are about the size of maybe like a bowl. And he actually pulls one out and he goes, don't worry, everyone, it'll be warm here in a second. And he actually unravels one of the bundles, and you see that there's a stone. Looks like reddish brown in color, a little bit iridescent, not quite like a gemstone, but it has kind of a shine to it.
Can I roll Arcana?
Yeah, I was
Go
going to
ahead.
say Arcana. Dang it!
Yay!
Okay. Those are warming stones.
Oh, that's quite a number of warming stones you have there, Gilmore.
Oh, yes, just something I whipped together real quick, under, Lady Cassandra's request. Just to mitigate some cold, here in the castle, and, good news, I got these, ready when I did. And he actually, you see him kind of, wave his hand, you see kind of an impression of the stone itself, of the wall, kind of indent itself, which, Mira, from your experience, is a stone-shaping spell. And then he just kind of sets the warming stone in the wall, and you see him mutter a phrase, and you see the stone kind of start to glow, almost like a candle. And you see the ice around almost start to dissipate immediately.
Oh, that's a handy little spell.
Interesting. I
Yeah,
didn't know
yeah.
that magic was possible.
It is possible. It just takes a while to prepare because you have to have the right stone material to do it.
Yes, and unfortunately, it took quite a while more because I had to prepare the spell. You have to know the spell in order to place it within the magic stone. And sometimes I forget what kind of magic I possess. You know, being a wizard, they have to prep their spells.
Right. Well, also,
And Mira's
it's
holding-
probably a spell that takes a lot out of them. You probably couldn't warm the whole thing at once.
And right now, Mira's just holding a decent-sized flame in between her hands to keep herself and Anicia warm at the moment.
But don't worry, here in a little bit, once I get all these placed around the castle, it shouldn't be nearly as cold anymore. And you actually see all the guards around him kind of like look at each other like, thank God, thank the gods. Because it's, you can actually feel kind of the warm, kind of the summer, air, like just outside the doorway. So it's like, once you enter into that part of the castle, it's like walking into a freezer. So these poor souls, these guards, you know, have to be in their winter attire in the castle, but the minute they go outside, they're boiling.
Yeah. Oh boy.
So the guards are so thankful for Gilmore showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Mira, kind of switching the flame to one hand, grabs Anicia, is like, we still have somewhere to be. See you later, Gil.